Hi everyone! Today's video will be targeting on scoliosis, and the set of exercises that I'll be doing today will be focusing more on mobility, stretching, as well as some strengthening work. It's really suitable for beginners and for those of you who have not tried Pilates before. So before we move on to the exercises, let us talk about scoliosis. So what exactly is scoliosis? Scoliosis is a medical condition that causes spine to rotate or to curve sideways into a C-shaped or an S-shaped spine. It commonly occurs in the thoracic or the lumbar region, or it could be both as well. The most obvious sign in a person who has scoliosis would normally be the uneven level of their shoulders or their hips. So when there's a misalignment of the spine, there will be some muscle imbalance too. One side of the body, the muscle will be lengthened and weak, while the other side will be tight and taut. And this could lead to back pain as well in those of them who have scoliosis. If you're ready, come join me for the exercises. So all you need today will be a mat and yourself and nothing else. So it's really simple and you can do it anytime at home. The first exercise we'll be doing today will be a cat and cow, which is a really good exercise to work on the spine mobility. And it's really beneficial for those of them who are really stiff in the spine. So first we're going to go on 4 with the hands underneath the shoulders and knees underneath the hip. You want to keep them slightly apart here. And we're going to start with just arching the back here. And you're going to imagine that you're pointing your tailbone towards the wall. And we'll be looking up onto the ceiling to begin. So we're going to inhale here. And we're going to draw the shoulders away first. Exhale. We're going to tuck the chin in towards the chest, rounding our back here and tucking in the tailbone. So you can see that this position looks like an angry cat here. Again, we're going to inhale. We're going to drop the tummy here. And we're going to slowly look up into the ceiling and try to open up the chest as wide as you can. Again, exhale here. Bring the chin in towards the chest. Round that spine up and tucking in the tailbone. So you really want to take your time when you're doing this exercise to really feel that movement of the spine from your lumbar to your thoracic. Again, coming down, rolling in into an angry cat position. Let's do that a few more here. Remember to breathe as you're doing it as well. And slowly rolling back. And coming back down here. Great. So next we're going to do what we call a seated pelvic tilt. So you can either have it done on a bowl or a chair. It's up to you. But I personally prefer to do it on a bowl. So we're going to sit with the feet hip width apart. And you're going to make sure that when you're sitting, the level of the knees will always be lower than the level of your hips. We're going to start off with having the hands placed on the pelvis here, imagining it as a bowl of soup. So we're going to first start by tilting the bowl of soup forward here. So you can see as we tilt forward, there will be an arch on the back here. And as we tilt it back, we're going to have a straight back. So it's basically arching and flattening your back, but we're doing it in a sitting position. Again, try to do it at your own pace, focusing more on the movement of your pelvis instead of the whole body. So you want to keep that body nice and tall at all times. Really feeling that movement in the lower spine here. And for those of them who have scoliosis and have back pain, they normally find relief in doing this exercise. And it's really useful for those of them who normally sit long hours during the day. So you can even do this exercise while you're at work. Again, let's do a few more here. Really arching the back to stretch it out. And coming back down to work on some abs here. 2 more here. Arching the back. Coming back down. Last one. and coming back down. Great. So now that we have the spine and the body all loosened up here, we will be doing some mermaid exercise to stretch out the side of the body. So you can either have yourself sitting in a Z position like this, or if it's too uncomfortable for your knee and hips to be sitting like this, you can always have the legs crossed as well. So the key here is to keep both of your sit bones equally on the ground. So we don't want to have one sit bone to have most of the weight of the body here. We want to be having both of them seated nice and ground here, and having the body to sit nice and tall, imagining someone is pulling you from the top. So we're going to start off with having the left hand on the mat, and we're going to bring our right arm across to the other side like a rainbow over your head, and really feel that stretch all over the side of the body, from your ribs extending all the way down to your pelvis here. For some extra stretch, you can always walk your left hand out and try to reach that here as well. Really open the side of the body here. Good, and slowly coming back. We'll do one more here. Coming up. Really opening the side of the body. And inhale as we come back here. Again, remember to do it on both sides of the body. And for those of you who, when you do this exercise, you probably can feel which side of the body is tighter. So once you've identified that, you would want to do extra repetition or an extra set for the side of the body which is tight. So this is good to do as a corrective exercise to open up that tight side of the body. Last one here, coming up, and really feel that good stretch at the side of the body. And coming back down. Alright, next we'll be doing shoulder bridge exercise that works on strengthening the glutes and the back, and some core stability work as well. So we're going to start off with having the knees bent here, and we're going to slowly roll down to lie on your back. You can have a pillow underneath your head if that's more comfortable for you. And we're going to start with having the feet hip width apart, arms by your side, and we're going to slowly lift up that bum and your back all the way up until it forms one straight line from your knee to your upper body here. So as you're up here, you want to squeeze your bum as tight as you can, and we're going to slowly come back down. So you want to imagine that your spine is a string of pearl. So as we pick that up, the pearl is going to lift up one at a time here. Again, when you're doing this exercise, you're going to look up for ribs flaring here. So making sure that your chest is always relaxed here. Grounding down to the mat, and no tension on the shoulders as well. Again, slowly coming back, pearl by pearl, and down. So I want you to really feel the movement of your spine as well, articulating in a more functional way, and slowly coming back down again. Let's do one last one here, lifting up, one at a time. Keep the shoulders and chest relaxed, squeezing your bum as much as you can, and we're going to slowly drop that down, vertebra by vertebra here. Great. So last but not least, we'll be doing a bird dog exercise, which is also a really good exercise for those of you who have scoliosis because it works on your back as well as your glute and some core as well. So we'll be coming on our floor here. Again, making sure that the hands are underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, and keeping them slightly apart. So make sure that you're not overextending your elbows, keeping them nice, slightly bent here. And we're going to keep that back straight as well. So remember to always tuck the tummy in Tuck that tailbone in. We're going to inhale here to prepare. Exhale, we're going to reach out the right arm first and slowly lifting up that left leg too. So you want to keep them nice and level, not too high up like this. So just keep them level here, keeping the back straight still, and slowly bring it back. Let's do that a few more times here. Coming up. Inhale as you come back down. Exhale as you bring back up. Keeping that body really nice and still here and keeping the hips square at the same time. 2 more. Coming up. Down. Last one here. We're going to hold it here for a bit. And slowly bring that down. So if you start feeling some tension on the neck as well, make sure that you're always pressing your shoulders away from the mat here. And always keep that shoulders away from the ears. Again, keep the back straight, tuck the tummy in. We're going to start with reaching the left arm out here and lifting that right leg at the same time. Again, inhale to come back. Exhale to go out. Try to imagine that your spine is lengthened as far as you can here from your left hand until your right toe here. And come back down again. Let's do 3 more here. Exhale as you lift up. Inhale as you come back in. Keeping that body nice and still here while moving your limbs. Last one here. We're gonna hold here for a bit. And coming back down. Great. So I hope you guys will try out the exercise and let me know if there's any feedback. Stay tuned for the next video. Bye!